Where would I be lyrically if there was no Rakim? If there was no Cool G Rap?
Talk.
If there was no DOC?
What else?
If there was no Big Daddy Kane? If there was no Ice Cube?
He punching now.
Where would
he cooking with gas now. He cooking with gas. Me and you, your mama and your cousin too, coming down the set on Vol, pulling up, swinging Cadillac dogs. Come on now, one more time. Me and you, ayy, your mama and your cousin too, ayy, coming down the set on Vol, ayy, coming up, swinging Cadillac dogs, swinging Cadillac dogs. Come on now, that's classic. First of all, shout out to the big timers. Give me a project, bitch. I know that's Hot Boys, but still, you know, big time shit. Gator Bulls, score the pick. Alright, guess who's back? Still smell it all on my clothes. It's your boy Scru Fajon. Now, you guys, I feel like, hold on, I feel like the light's a little too much right now. You guys, some of you have been sending me this clip of Crooked I talking about Eminem's place in hip hop. Apparently, you know, this is a big conversation, you feel me? And a lot of y'all wanted my take on this. And I can see why. I haven't listened to it yet. We're gonna listen to it right now. We're gonna have this conversation, you feel me? It's an important one, I think. If you're an Eminem fan. Follow me, before this starts, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Shoot me a message on Instagram, you know. Shout out to everybody who shoots me a message, even if I don't say something back or I just heard it. You know, I see it and I love it. I'm trying, and you know, follow me there. And then Worldwide Cypher is streaming everywhere. The streaming link and the YouTube video link is going to be in the pinned comment below, and it's in the description. So yeah, go do your Thug Dizzy. You feel me? Yeah, okay, here we go.
Rap connoisseurs, what's good?
What up, Crook?
Hope y'all hit that subscribe button. Yeah, so look, man.
Let's talk.
Well, first and foremost, I like to say justice for Breonna Taylor.
Rest in peace.
And for all victims out there, you know, it's a lot going on in the world.
Facts.
Some things are more important than others. You feel me? So I'm going to just send it over like that. But, as a matter of fact, not even a but. Let's talk some rap. You know what I mean? Let's talk some rap, what we do.
Is that Rakim in the back? Jay-Z,
I've been
Tupac?
noticing something over the past couple years. It's been creeping up. You know what I mean? It ain't just like super in the face to me. And I'll explain to you why I don't believe it's just plain as day right now. You know what I mean? But it's been stirring up. You know what I mean?
That's true though.
People have been, okay, like a couple years ago, a wave started. A wave that I never really saw before, you know what I mean, inside of the culture. Now, outside of the culture, I've seen people not like this particular artist because of his content, because of, you know, controversial things he was saying in his music, you know what I mean? So I know outside of the culture, a lot of people had a problem.
There's people in the culture who didn't rock with it either.
But inside the culture, a lot of people respected this artist because
there's a lot of people.
The skill level was immaculate.
Facts.
The writing was masterful. And that artist that I'm talking about, of course, is the homie Eminem. A couple years ago, I started noticing little...
Before we start, can we just talk about how epic this nigga beard is? Word, man. That nigga got just the right amount of grays, the way that... I'm liking this whole new embrace your grays movement. I see a lot of, you know, black men out here grayed up. You know what I mean? Wisdom. I like it.
So, you know, people making little comments that was kind of weird when it came to talking about Marshall. You know what I'm saying? It started to seem as if somebody had an agenda to try to push him out the culture. And I noticed this like in 2018, you know what I mean? 2019. You feel me?
Dang, that...
But it was just like...
That's it? Oh, dang, I thought you was going to talk about... that's only when you noticed it? Because it was before that. Yeah, I feel like sometimes people, I'm not saying crook, but everybody in general kind of forgets Eminem's history. and be acting like it was so easy for Eminem when he came, like everybody just accepted him, the whole culture just loved him. Nah, there was a lot, that's what I was trying to say before, there was a lot of the culture, especially when he first started, that was on some F that dude stuff. Now, when he came through with the Dr. Dre co-sign, when he came through with the music and did that, a lot more people accepted him, I will say that. And it's gotten worse since then. He is right about that. But it wasn't all flowers and roses when he first came in. Let's not act like that. He had to fight.
A small movement. And then it started growing. You know what I mean? It started growing. And to me, it's just odd. As a guardian of hip hop, I talk about everything. You know what I mean? First of all, let's get that straight. When it comes to rap music, I talk about everything under the whole spectrum of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like many artists, we discuss it. The connoisseurs, y'all know. We discuss all types of projects, all types of rappers, all types, you know what I mean? But when I start talking about Marshall, you know, people get bothered by that. You know what I mean? But I'm not here to care about how people feel about, you know what I'm saying, something that I want to express. Take it or leave it.
Bars.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
Now,
barring you away
back to
right
this
now, low key.
issue that I've been checking out. Let's speed it up to now. A couple days ago, I saw a tweet, right? And I usually don't talk about tweets because everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
This must have been an epic ass tweet.
It is what it is, whatever. But I started seeing people that I was following retweeting this particular tweet. You know what I'm saying? And people that are verified with big platforms spreading this tweet around. Now the tweet, and this ain't verbatim, had something to do with a question asking if we erased or got rid of Marshall Mathers, Eminem's entire discography right now, would hip hop be affected? If you just totally delete it.
I guess I've never thought about that question. I've never seen that question presented. I've had debates about, you know, people's catalogs, M's catalog, J catalog, Wayne catalog. I got videos of that. But I guess I never actually, wait, I might have done a video just like this, where if you erase about Wayne J. No, I think I actually did do a video about Wayne J and Eminem, and if you erase their legacies, who would hurt more? Okay.
His existence from hip hop. Would hip hop skip a beat? Would it be affected?
Absolutely.
What would happen?
I say absolutely.
Now, of course, his fans were like, hell yeah, it would be affected. You feel me? And some people were saying no. You know, a lot of people said no. And that's what kind of made me sit down and do this video right here. You know what I mean? Because I was surprised that the certain people who were saying hip hop would not be affected. You know what I mean? Now, these people aren't experts. Like I said, they just verified accounts with big platforms, but that's where it starts. You know what I'm saying? That's where you start normalizing shit. You know what I mean? People with big platforms start saying certain shit, and it becomes something normal to say. You know what I mean? People who aren't really qualified to answer that question. Now, we get online and we answer a bunch of shit we not qualified to answer. You
That's
know
a
what
fact.
I mean?
Because I was about to say, I was gonna challenge that a little bit, just to be devil's advocate and be like, well, how you know they're not qualified? How you know? What makes them is the creating of hip hop make you more qualified than somebody who grew up listening to hip hop and only hip hop, and hip hop is their culture and that's the language they speak and everything? I don't think so. I don't think that necessarily every rapper has a better grasp on hip hop than every fan. It's kind of a big stretch. Just the same way that not every player in the NFL knows the history of the NFL like maybe the most hardcore NFL fans. You know what I'm saying? That's what some people. That's my only point. What I was saying, because we don't know who to say. But he is right though. There are hellified, unqualified people. My thing is we always just got to make sure and figure out how they're qualified, right? We can't just assume they're not. But that doesn't mean that you're not. If you say some wild shit and I ask you, if you go, yo, M is this, that, and the third, and I ask you some hip hop questions to figure out where you start listening to hip hop, then I'll judge if you're qualified.
And I'll engage in a conversation if somebody hit me and ask me my opinion. And I might not be an expert on the topic, but I still might just give my opinion. You feel me? So that ain't nothing. We all do it. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? But I was really surprised. I was surprised that so many people said that we could do away with Eminem's whole catalog and the game, and it wouldn't affect the hip hop game whatsoever. That's crazy.
Crook big mad. Yeah, Crook ready to, yeah, let that, grr. He about to hit you with a fat, grr, the fat glizzy. Okay. Run down the discography then, Crook. Talk to him, Crook.
That's crazy, right?
West.
So my whole thing is we starting to get into crazy town a little bit. You know what I mean? We starting to go into some goofy shit. Real talk. You feel me? Like, and I'm only saying this type of shit because I'm a guardian of hip hop. You know what I mean? Y'all who follow me and know me, you know I'm going to speak on the health of hip hop. I'm going to speak on, you know, being there to support people's sobriety.
What
know
else?
What I'm saying? It ain't just about going in the booth with me.
What else?
If we gonna be guardians of hip hop, it's about giving flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just send out appreciation tweets for different rappers that motivated me, inspired me, or just touched the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem, you know, giving the next man his credit, his due, his props. You feel me? Guardian shit. You feel me? And me being on my guardian shit and seeing that people.
Every time he says hip hop guardians, I think of Guardians of the Galaxy. Just thought you should know that.
People are attacking Marshall's legacy. I gotta say something. You know what I mean? You're gonna miss out on a lot of shit. Now we could go down a hypothetical rabbit hole real quick and say, okay, where does that put 50 Cent?
That's what I was gonna say.
There's no Eminem.
That was my whole argument.
We could say, you know, Dr. Dre.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that was gonna be my whole entire argument. And another thing too is Eminem wrote a lot of the Chronic 2000. Eminem wrote a lot of the Chronic 2000. So y'all sure you wanna just erase M? Okay, just making sure. Cause some of y'all niggas is the same niggas who get rich or die trying is your Bible. So let's make sure.
It was already Dr. Dre. Let's not get it twisted. He was already one of the greatest rap producers of all times before he even met Marshall or was doing anything with Marshall. And M knows that. The whole world knows that. But it was beneficial for him to sign Eminem, a phenomenal writer, and to stamp Eminem. It was beneficial for the good doctor too. You feel me? Because you don't want to go and just sign somebody who's not going to have an impact and not going to eventually be a legend in the game. You feel me?
Facts.
It was beneficial for Doc to do that. Okay. And we don't know what that chapter of Dr. Dre's life or career, I should say, looks like if he doesn't, you know.
That's true as hell. A lot of people also don't remember that Dr. Dre was kind of, before he signed M, he had dropped the whole firm thing, and that did not do the greatest. And people were getting ready to count Dr. Dre out. I'm telling you, dog, I'm young, but I know my hip hop history. And the thing that blows me sometimes is how people rewrite history sometimes. Eminem, in a way, benefited Dr. Dre a lot.
I mean, put out Marshall Mathers. We don't know. You know what I mean? Yes, he's successful as fuck up until that point. Let's not get it twisted. But
he even said the firm flop
relationship with M.
I forgot about
that
Dre.
Collaboration is a big chapter in the life and career of Dr. Dre. Period.
Amen. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
So
big boy facts plus tax.
You take Eminem away, we don't know what that chapter looks like.
Talk about the Chronic.
We don't know what the 50 Cent situation looks like. We don't know what, you know, he expanded rap music. He wasn't the first global artist by no means. I see a lot of stands saying that, and that's incorrect. You know what I mean? He was not the first global rap artist. There's plenty of rap artists who penetrated other countries outside of the U.S. You know what I mean? Before and after him. But he did help expand the reach.
Whether you're a stan or not, if you just talk about hip hop, bro, please know your facts. Because just because you're a fan of somebody does not mean that what you're saying is a fact. And I'm glad that Crooked Eye brought that out. No matter who you are, no matter who you're a fan of in this game, you gonna benefit yourself a lot more when you try to argue for that person with facts.
Of rap music, he just did. He brought more fans to the table, and you got to give him his respect for bringing those fans to the table. He brought more fans to the table. More people got interested in hip hop because of Eminem.
That's a fact.
His fan base.
That's a fact.
Lot of them never even listened to rap music before they discovered Eminem's music.
But that is 100% fact. My only problem is that percentage of Eminem fans who still don't listen to hip hop and only listen to Eminem. Those people don't benefit hip hop too much. They benefit Eminem more than they would benefit hip hop, just for the sake of this impact on hip hop thing. So those people, if Eminem wasn't there, we don't lose too much of them not listening. That's not saying everybody, because there's lots of Eminem fans who listen to everybody, but that little percentage who only listens to Eminem and act like they hip hop fans.
And that's what got them open to go and listening and checking out.
But he did put a lot of people into listening to hip hop,
so
other hip hop.
We got that. So we don't know where he's at. If he's nowhere to be found in hip hop, we don't know where that leaves 50 Cent. We don't know where that leaves the fans, the millions of fans that were exposed to rap through him. We don't know what that other chapter of Dr. Dre's career looks like. What about all the rappers he influenced who have said, publicly that some of his albums changed their lives? You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick, like Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, where do they draw that inspiration from?
Like Juice WRLD. I love the list of niggas he said. Cause I was gonna say, though, be careful with who you say, cause you might undo your argument, cause not every Eminem clone is good. They're not good for so be careful. But he had a great list. Then Juice.
True indeed. They can go draw it from anywhere, you know what I'm saying, that they could find it, but they found it in him. You know what I mean?
This is going to be a long video because we watching the whole thing.
It would be a ripple effect. It would be a domino effect if you took him out of the equation. If you took Stan out of the equation. If you took Lose Yourself out of the equation.
Hip-hop classics. Those are hip-hop classic records.
A lot of people in the hood wasn't bumping 9 Inch Nails. They didn't know what he was talking about, but it made some kids in the hood go research and look and see who are these people that he's name dropping. Feel me? Expanding they knowledge of music. So my whole thing is, and what I want to say from my perspective, my personal perspective, right? When mumble rappers was getting all the record deals, all the advances, the marketing budgets, everything that every rapper aspires to get at some point in their career, even though it's a lot of independent rappers who don't want deals, true indeed, but when the labels was giving their bag to mumble rappers, Eminem was signing real spitters. You want to take that off the table? Do you want to take that off the table? I
was kind of afraid where he was going to go with that, because I hate the whole mumble rapper argument.
And from a writer's perspective,
he did give writers.
See, I could sit here and talk this shit because I've been in the game for 20 plus years.
Talk your shit.
Busting them syllables down.
Talk your shit, Crook.
So I could sit here and talk this writer shit.
Okay.
From a writer's perspective.
Okay.
My perspective.
Yeah.
If you delete Eminem's entire discography, you are erasing a master class on lyricism and how to write. You're erasing it.
He
generation of
he bodying this right now. I ain't gonna hold you. Big bodies.
Right? Lyricists. Not somebody that's looking for a cool melody that they could sell a catchy fucking rap with.
There's nothing wrong with that either, though. That's all music. I hate that. We always do this. And this is where now you're gonna shut certain people off because they're like, okay, now you're talking about every person with a melody, even though he's not, but
saying the lyricists.
It's overshooting a little bit.
We're gonna get down to the bones of this situation, the lyricists. You erase Eminem's catalog and you are getting rid of decades of a master class
of writing
in lyricism.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Gone.
Keep it real. Keep it real. You can learn how to write a fire verse. Listen to Eminem.
Those records are there for the next generation to study.
The Juice WRLDs of the world. Those are the people who be.
Where would I be lyrically if there was no Rakim? If there was no Cool G Rap?
Talk your shit,
if there was no DOC?
What else?
If there was no Big Daddy Kane? If there was no Ice Cube?
He punching now.
Where would
he cooking with gas now. He cooking with gas.
Spice One and Tupac.
Where
would I be? I don't even know where I would be. I'm gonna make sure that I put my best foot forward at all times. But I can't sit here and tell you where I would be if you took these guys out of the game. You took G-Rap out the game? I don't know where I would be.
You talking spicy now.
First of all, I don't know where rap would be syllable-wise if you took Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, and G-Rap out the game. And you said their whole discography don't exist no more. I don't know where rap would be. So the person that helped take that is torn from the G-Rap cloth. You know what I'm saying? The syllable cloth, that's G-Rap, Big Daddy Kane. Right? That's Rakim. That's Kool Moe. That's Cass.
He's speaking nothing but facts.
Is cut from that cloth. I'm cut from that cloth.
Facts.
Royce is cut from that cloth. Joel is cut from that cloth.
Damn, nigga, you gonna just... It's like... At the last couple, he's like, nigga, let me just borrow him the down. But nothing but he's flawless. He's catching a 30 right now.
You see what I'm saying? So
that's almost the best argument he made.
He helped evolve that flow, that style.
Yeah.
He helped evolve that style of writing.
There's some people who didn't listen to Cool G and only listen to Eminem and got it from him.
So if you take that off the table,
facts.
The next generation has been done a huge disservice. The next generation of writers and listeners, they will be just a huge disservice done to them.
Facts.
Straight up and down. You feel me? So, yeah, we need Marshall Mathers' whole catalog in hip-hop. If you took it out, we would miss it. Trust me on that. And let's stop. Let's stop all the foolishness. He's part of the culture, and I don't see none of y'all rocking 50,000 people wearing a Lakim Shabazz t-shirt. I don't see y'all doing it. I don't see y'all exposing y'all fans to all the old school greats. I don't see it. Yo, guardian of hip hop shit. Rap connoisseurs. Y'all know me.
We gon'
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you.
I didn't mean for this video to be this long.
We not going for that. We not going for that. I'm gonna push back every time. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, bruh. If you watch this all the way to the end, I need you to put Shabazz in the comment section. I need to know who really watching the whole videos. Hey, he ain't lying. Just to put it simple, he ain't lying.